Hallelujah. Salamat, children of Israel. Luvuvamu. My name is Mika Massa, and greetings to all my Bantu people outside there and to all my followers. Today we want to talk about a topic. Money is the most dangerous thing in this world. Because of the money, many people will not make it into the kingdom. This is our topic today. But first of that, I want to introduce myself. Like I told you, my name is Mika Massa. I live in Germany. I am in Gunza Nabi. This means I am a prophet. Many people will say, why you are calling yourself a prophet? The problem is these people do not know about the traditions. Choose a prophet inside of your tribes. I come from the priesthoods and I can prove it easily. Because yes, in my blood, and if you go back to there where my parents come from, it's North Angola, and from there many Ngunzas came from. All the Ngunzas of the Congo tribes and Cameroon and all this Zephaniah 3 and 10, yeah, beyond the rivers of Ethiopia. Can call many names like Kimbangu, Simeon Toko, Andre Matsua, Kimpa Vita, Mama Futa, all of them came from this particular area. Even Christ himself, I believe that there is a connection with the other Gunzas also, like Solomon and David, etc. So I can prove it. But this is not our problem, yeah, because if someone called himself a prophet, I made a video about that. It's the Maliki, so the angels will tell you that if you are a real prophet. This means in prayer, if the spirit comes upon the Maliki, upon the brethren, and they start shaking and they start giving prophecies, they will tell you, you are in Gunza, you are a prophet, so your work is this and this. And also we saw the Most High. Every one of us sees only a part of the Most High. Others sees fires, sometimes light, sometimes he's like sun, sometimes we see his body. Some of our people saw his face only. And even in the time where we go, and we'll come to that soon, fathers, mothers, children will see the Most High, because he himself show himself in many ways, in dreams, and even he shows himself to people if he save people. Salvation is a part of salvation. If you are in trouble, but we are coming to that soon, the Most High, he always introduces himself to show you that he is alive. He's there for you. So people, it's like a baptism. If you see the Most High, it's spiritual baptism. So the most people that see the Most High get already also a calling, and there are many different callings outside there. You don't have to be a Nabi, you know. There are many different types of calling. You can also be someone who get in only the spirits of the Maleki to introduce, to give the people, to tell the people what will happen, and to give them prophecies. This is the gift that many women have. So this is you can watch Jonathan Chilombo's X-Men and X-Woman videos, or also Miso. I have some videos about that. We want to talk about another topic. First, I want to show you what I really want to say, because this has something to do with my testimony. I normally should be very rich. I could be, yeah, because I was, and I will tell you a little story. Um, my life here in Germany, it wasn't so easy, because we were one of the first people who came into Germany. I saw even the German wall, yeah, in Berlin, yeah. So Germany was divided in two, and 1989 breaks, and I'm born in 1987. So I saw many things in Germany. I have a big testimony here. I also have to write a book. I wrote it already, but I do not showing it to people now, because there are many secrets inside there, and I think it's not time now for the humans to know all those things. But I will talk about some things today here, by the way. So like I told you, I grew up here in Germany, and we came here from Angola directly because of war. We are also Jews. We fled from our countries because of war, etc. And good. Now we are here. We are struggling. We never worked for the government. We never had to depended from the government, because we was always blessed, really blessed. I grew up in a really blessed family. But we are struggling still today. We are really struggling. But I was one of the first boys in schools. I was the first, yeah, wearing South Pole clothes, Kakanai, Fubu, etc. Everyone who knows me knows that. And I brought it into Germany, and in that time I was buying those things in China. My mother was traveling from Germany to China, etc. So this means she had these opportunities, and it was very easy to wear all these clothes like No Limit, etc. I grew up with hip hop, and I grew up with African music and African movies. I grew up with animes. Yeah, this means I saw Transformers before Transformers. It becomes now. With humans. I saw it first in Cartoon Network, and I grew up also with Americans, because there where I grew up there, it was an American basis was there. So it was in K-Town. We call it Kaiserslautern. We have there also Strasbourg is not far away. Saarbrücken. Strasbourg is directly France. And then you have the military bases. Yes, I woke up there. I grew up there, and you had only two black families in that time, Somali families, and some from Guinea, I think, and then we, and yeah, I grew up with them, but I grew up with white people. And the only blacks that I saw there were mixed, half caste, because many American soldiers, they made babies with white, and this half caste kids left there, but they saw themselves only black if they saw how cool I was. So there was half caste. So good. That's why there was black. There were my friends also, but later on you saw many things. But this is not my story. What I want to tell you is I saw everything. I saw the Russians coming. So because the Americans went out here from Iraq, I saw them in. They go to Iraq, to Afghanistan. Uh, yes, I saw many of them coming and went to go to war and never coming again. I fought fights with the Americans against Russians because I speak also Russian. I speak many languages, and yes, I had a beautiful woman there, and that time she helped me a lot. But now I'm married with one of my tribes. She was white, but I cannot deny she helped me a lot, and yes. But she was a Gentile. She never believed in God. She never wanted to. But the truth is, she wanted to do everything but that I want. So if I would be more and I would know more at that time about Yah, the Almighty Tatanzambi Mpungu, like I know now, I think she would repent because of love. So I will come to that. Stay there, stay tuned. What I want to tell you is Germany is a part of my life. Is a part of my life. So I think and I know from the Most High Himself that I did not come here for fun. I came here for a mission, you know. So to tell you that Jonah the prophet, or Jeremiah, yeah, they never wanted to be prophets. There are many prophets outside there. The Most High choose them inside the womb of their mothers. My mother, she came from a spiritual church, the Toquistas. If you know Pastor Melo from France, he's a Toquista. And these people not even believe in Christ, that Christ is a white man. Then you knew that Christ is a black man long time ago, before anyone can say that. Because the prophets came out like Kimbangu, Kimpavita, all of them, they said Christ must be black, because the colonizers came, the missionaries, Jehovah Witness, Baptist Church, they fought against our fathers like in the Maccabees. Everything what is written in the Maccabees, you will see it that happens also in our places. The Romans were there, the Greeks came, and all those things. So we have a big history, and the history is coming. I tell you, the history is coming. The bigger history, not from the northern part of Africa, but from the southern part of Africa. Yeah, how we fought with lions, how we fought with spirit, and we could not win. But we're coming to that. So we came here to this country, Germany. I never had problems with any white man. I have to tell you, I grew up with. I had a bunch of problems with white people. I fought a lot with Turkish people, and because, like I told you, the Americas goes, then you saw the Russian came, so in their houses, even up to Koblenz. So and then you saw the Turkish people came, then you saw the Albanian people came, so many people came to Germany, and all of them getting money from they get money from the Germans. If they say, oh, I was living here, I am Russian, and I had a dog named Vladimir, and they give him a house, they give him a car, they give him a job, and etc. etc. But we struggled. It's not like the refugees from today. If they come to Germany, they get the opportunity to learn. They can do. They have many things that they can do. Many things. In our time, it wasn't like that. You should buy your. You cannot. You do not get money. You should buy your food with some tickets or something like that, and this is the only thing you can buy. Snow. The snow was not like the time of now that you see the sun. Now is this we were going to the Most High. He was representing himself like the son of man. He's coming. So in that time we had snow, like I don't know. I can say really 1 meter snow. Yeah, and no car can drive, and we lived in a village. You cannot buy your food. We have to walk like 8 kilometers to go to the next shop. We suffered really. I know the Germans very well, but this is not the thing that makes me to become Michael. I will introduce yourself why the prophets has angels, malekis inside of their bodies. We are coming to that, and we are coming to the topic of today, money. Like I told you, normally I should become a very rich guy. The most I say, never call yourself smart, but I am a thinker. I don't let me go. I am fight to know everything. I'm fighting I want to fight to survive. So like the thing that I want to say is all the things pass. All this pass. Yeah? Yeah, I grew up. So what happens? I want to make music. I want to become a musician. I want to do other things like everyone wants to do if he's 21 or 22. So I was full of power. Could do tricks like 3 saltos and very nice, light skinned, black, and you see, very nice boy. You see, and you see, you are in a white man's country, and you now many black men came to even to present. You see, you are no more the only one, and you speak their language, you know everything. So what happens in my life? I tell you, I always saw movies from my mother about Congolese movies, Nigerian movies. In these movies, you can see something. You see witchcraft and they flying around. Something is crying or doing like he's evil. You have always evil persons and evil spirits inside these movies. Then I never for me it was only a movie. Yeah, it was only a movie. You see, it was never something that was deep to me or something I saw that is interesting. But I will tell you something, my brothers and sisters. Everything in this life is spiritual. Everything. The movies, the animes that I watched, the music that I had listened. Yeah, and it was not only Michael Jackson. I start up with I saw NSYNC, Backstreet Boys. I saw music even from the 80s. I know every song because I am music. We are music. We the people of Yah, the Bamaleki. We love the music. It makes a part of the commandments of Yah, but people don't know it. So I will tell you something. I love music so much that I could, even if I start dance, I could lift up in the air like so much, like like for 5 or 6 seconds. I was really in my level, but I never knew things about trance or how calls the other thing. Trance is if you take something like drugs, drink something, then no, trance is like, excuse me. Now, the other one is ecstasy and trance. Trance is like if you meditate, if you do yoga and you let the spirits in. Yoga or trance, you can call it also. The trance, like if you listening to something, then it comes upon you. But you have to be cool and smooth and really, it's like in the churches, they fall in trance if you see them shaking. And the other one is ecstasy. Ecstasy is like ecstasy. It's like if you're taking drugs, substance, or any kind of medicine or plants, drinking alcohol, then you go to ecstasy, you dance wild, and these are the methods to getting in contact with the spirits. But we, as the children of Yah, we are getting to the contact with the spirits by singing, and calling the Spiritu Santo, the Esprit Saint, to calm down upon us. Then we shake because it's the spirit, and then we can prophesy, we can heal, and we can do many things. Also, my gift is if I dance, if I start dance, I can shake even walls. Yeah, good that I am a little bit afraid of it because there are many things in my life. It's a secret. Only the Most High knows. What I want to tell you is, I never believed about those things before, and I never knew those things before. It was hidden from me. It was even hidden from my fathers or my mothers. I know it now. They know only a few. They only see the movies, and they saw little things in Africa, this cousin and this cousin, or this mother or this uncle. There are people in Africa and they do not marry. There are people in Africa, there are people in Africa that do not marry. There are people in Africa, they getting killed, by spiritual things. By night, he get heart attack, or someone, a car crash, etc. So Africans do believe on these things. But is it only the Africans? No. I will tell you something. Now I know all the humans knows this secret about the spirits, because I can see it. I have the eyes now to see. So you see it in Turkish movies. You can put every Turkey movie on. You see people flying around. You see it in movies like Indian movies. They are spiritual, totally spiritual. Jackie Chan, they talk about our forefathers. This is our forefathers. They was doing like this and this and this. Now you're getting this. So even in the anime movies, in all anime movies, even Tom and Jerry, everything was spiritual and is spiritual. Spiritual things are inside there. Facts. There's only one people. They never talk about their spirituality. These are the Caucasoid people. But we are coming to that soon. Why they're not talking about that? We had in the 18th century, so 1800, in France, everywhere. Quasimodo, you know the movie Quasimodo? We had Notre Dame. You know Notre Dame? You see Cinderella, the gypsy, witch, and stuff. You see Jeanne d'Arc, witch. So we had it also here in this Europe-centric countries. Everywhere you could buy spiritual things. Everywhere in Germany, everywhere in Americas, like it is today in England. In England, you can buy it in the streets. They show you Africa with they have ton of skulls, and they have here this and this and this for this and this and this, to have more money, to have more, to have women's, to have more power, to deceive someone, to kill someone, to become nicer, to have success. You see? To play better football, etc. So they have every kind of kindoki Yeah, we call it like this in our language. But the wise man will say, no, it's only for the Africans, only the African have it. But I can see it even in Black Panther movie. I can see it in all kind of movies that the white man do. Watch the white man's horror movie, and you will never eat again. You will be like this. Everyone who watch these movies, yeah, you can be tough like you want, you will be scared. Not even the black people can do such movies. And the evil that is inside these movies or these animes, like you see in movies like The Hills Have Eyes or something like that, monsters and or raping and this violence, you see, this kind of things. This is the white man's fantasy and power, and I will come to that soon. It's his power. The many people don't know that everything that's happened in the spiritual world comes later to this world right here, to the physical world. There's nothing what happens in the physical world if it's not happened in the spiritual world already. This is very important to know. You cannot change the things that happens in the spiritual world. Your whole life is in the hand of the spirits. You are a spirit. And the most people do not know. The people today, they think they are developed. Oh, we have phones in our pocket. I can wear Gucci. I can put products that I become light skin. I can make instrumental music on my phone or my computer. I am an engineer. I am a professor, etc., etc., etc. And the people think they are developed. They think they are there. They think they know everything. Is it the truth? Not really. Because in this moment, the Most High is changing many things. The Most High is everywhere present now. The spirit that is upon this world and is ruling this world is become scared. Everywhere in the engineers, medicine, doctors, architects, everywhere the spiritual facts are coming out. They always use spirituality. They always use spirituality. We cannot deny it. But the spirit that is coming now is the spirit of Yah. And they need it for solution. They need the spirit of Yah for solution. Everywhere. Every doctor now is looking for, man, how can I heal someone with my hands? How can I where are the planets? So who can give us some advices how we can do with our electronic? The sun is coming. So how can we do now with earthquakes, the water that comes over us and all the catastrophes? They need you, Israelite, more than ever. And I don't want to go too far. Let us read Jeremiah 27. It says, Tatanzambe, you have deceived me, and I was deceived. You are stronger than I, and you have prevailed. I have become laughing stock. All the day everyone mocks me. This is a Ringunza. This is Ngunza. He's not saying, I have chosen you the Most High. Me, Most High, I do your work. I love your work. No! Who loves the Most High's work? Even the disciples of Christ was like, don't go. Do you not know the dads are going to the dad ceremonies? Even Peter and all them, they wanted to visit their families. Women say, I can give you the precept upon here if you want. His Christ said, follow me. Jeremiah says, man, you have deceived me. What means deceive? People would say, how can the Most High deceive someone? This is the same thing. Yeah, you have to use if you want to evangelize. If you want to take someone who is stiff-necked. You have to come like a snake, but inside you are a dove in the light. This happened to me. The Most High threw me to the land of wolves. I saw in the astrophysics things you might not believe. I told you I could be everyone that I want to be. They told me, what do you want to be? Who do you want to become? A footballer? Do you want to have money? Houses? I had women's here, there, cocaine here, everything. I say, what? And this night, I was like, no. Father, oh Deus, oh yeah, oh Nzambi, oh God, help me. No. And they attack. You have to become. You don't know where you are. Who you are. You have to become one of us. You will die this night. In front of 30 persons, women and men, studied people, engineers and whatever. You alone as a black man, one or two mixed were there. There also were associates. The thing that I want to tell you is, the Most High says very clear, I will choose inside of your families who is mine. I will choose from father and children, from father and mother, uncle and etc. He comes, with the sword to divide. He don't care. There are many people outside there. Many sorcerers outside there. But we today, we are fighting the people only in flesh. He is a Hamite. He is an Israelite. He is an Indian. If you know what means God or who is God, you will understand all the things that is behind the nation's spirit. Yah is spirit and power inside of you. I am seer, and it will come the times to this channel here. I will heal. I will give prophecies. And the people behind the computers, they will give him prophecies, they will heal, and we will become a lot of people. But my time has not come yet. You will understand the things later. He says, the Most High has deceived him. What means that? Because he could not come like this straight away. He has to show him something else, the bad things. If you do not know the bad things, how do you want to know the good things? So we have pastors today that put the Bible here and walking around. And everyone thinks this guy must be really, he prays a lot. And we have prophets today, they praise a lot. They do things, but they never open their mouth. They never say something. But how can we know if someone really... The same thing is, how do you want to know if someone really is an Israelite? Only by Spirit. Only by the Spirit. The Spirit, they talk. So, we have to awake the Spirit inside of us. We have already... Wait, I'll show you one of mine. This is one of my... yeah, I have some of them. And this came from Africa. This is one of my... You see? You see? You and I and many of them have it already. Like Mother had. Moses. The Most High said to him, don't be scared. It's inside of you. And even if you cannot talk, I will give you someone to talk. Activate your prophetic things. Do what I want. He was like, what do I have to do? It's like everyone was listening now outside there, this message, like he is now. What do I have to do? I tell you. Ask the Most High, because he is your Father. What I have to do. How can I activate my power? So, Maza, he told him, this root, throw it down there and you will see miracles. Your hand, put it to the bosom. Take it out. So, the Most High give it to him. You see, it's like the same thing like we have it. We have it already. But people today, to go shorten, think they know everything. They know everything. But the only one who knows everything is the Most High. Even the spirits, if they came down, the angels, the Most High give them only a few of a message. You can see it in the dark. Do you people think that this Donald Trump, this people like this, some African social presidents do not have some people who introduce them and tell them, yeah, which kind of things they have to do, like spiritual, in a spiritual way. Also, Israel was like this. They could not never do anything, yeah, if the spirits do not tell them. The world is spiritual. This is a fact. And like this, the Most High is choosing his people. Like this, he chose me and many others outside here. Because how can the people talk about moon and stars and we saw this planet and this planet, but if I ask them, tell me please about the death, what's happened, where we go, what is under the earth, where is under, where is down, where is up, man, what are you talking about? They will never give you an answer. If you even ask them certain things about the kingdom that will come, they will not give you an answer. If you tell them even about things that happens before 100 years, they only know what is written. That's why David says, I am wiser than you. I am smarter than you. But like this, because I know the things what the spirits tell me. That's why you can be in any kind of age. You cannot beat me. I could tell the same thing, but we will read it here right now, because I am strong But the Most High was stronger than I, and I am becoming a laughing stock today because of my words. Even now, in this moment, we have many African Americans laughing about me because I say Israel is in Africa. The first guy who made a video about that, after me preaching about that 7 years long, was Truth Unveiled. Good that we have in the French place some people like Chiba Malonga, Allegra, and etc. etc. And now we have also Mashiach Kadima and other people. We have great prophets outside there. But the thing with the Ruach, it's not activated now. Because he says, for whenever I speak, I cry out, I show violence and destruction. For the word of the Lord has become for me a reproach and derision all day long. I say, I will not mention, I will not mention him or speak anymore in his name. There is in my heart as it were a burning fire shut up in my bones, and I am wearing with holding it in it, and I cannot. For I hear many whispering, terror is one every side. Denounce him, let us denounce him. Say all my close friends watching for my fall. Perhaps he will be deceived. Then when can overcome him and take our revenge on him? He's not saying that for fun. A real Ngunza, a real Nabi, the people don't like him. The people don't like him. Even in his family, the people will not like him. It's normal. And all the things that passed in your life will pass and overcome over you again. You will see it again before the Most High lifts you up. And the Most High, he don't care about the humans if he wants to show his power, like he did by the Pharaoh or like he did by Nebuchadnezzar. So he will put you down so that everyone will laugh at you. But the time he will lift you up, everyone down will be down. You will be a god in front of these people. And people will say, no, how can it be that you will be a god? Was Maza not a god in front of his people? The Most High was talking out of Maza's voice to his people, like he did with Jeremiah, Isaiah, and all the prophets, even Jonah. And Jonah cried to the Most High, even in the last times, and he said, what the hell? I did this, everything, they will never listen. So why do you do that? Why did you send me? Can you not send someone else? Oh. But everything has his time. And everyone that thinks we are a lot, we are a group of people, Hebrew Israelite. No! This is Ngunza. You will not like him. You cannot like this man if he is in front of you. He is spiritual. He don't say everyone is the devil, Hamite, etc. He don't care about those things. He tell you exactly who you are or what is inside of you. This is a different person. This is a different person. Because this will start if you start telling the truth. Will the truth. Oh. You will have no friends, brothers. You will have no friends. You see it with this Mamza thing. They will hate you for nothing. I tell you, you will have no friends. Now, I want to start the preaching. I will make part 1 and part 2 about that. And I think I want to start here a little bit so that I will put it then into the next movie and we'll finish it there. Okay. My brothers and sisters, we are talking about that everything that is bad comes because of the money. This is First Timothy six and 10. For the love of money is the root of all kinds of evil. It is through this craving that some have wandered away from the faith and piercing themselves with many pangs. My brothers and sisters, this is exactly that what happened to me. They wanted me to become someone of them. I become skinny like this. I do not even know who I can talk to. These people was my friends. These people was my teachers, police officers, innocent people. I could speak true directly to Satan. He entered to this guy, so he entered to this woman. So I knew if I sleep with a woman, then I sleep with Satan. So powerful and so much he wanted me that he showed me how he duplicate bottles, money. I saw it with my own eyes how he works with the government, how he control people, how he control women, men's good looking boys. They looked at the women one time, then the eyes like shine like ding ding. The woman, hey, yeah, let's go to your house. What do you want to do? And the woman, if you sleep with her, if he says in his commandments, be careful, yeah, about the things that is in heaven, yeah, and in earth, flying things that is in water, yeah. You have to know we have mommy water, we have flying butterflies. These humans representing these things. You can see it also. The most of the nations making tattoos about snakes, dragon, because they represent this kind of beast. And also a human instead of him, like in the Chinese beliefs, Indian beliefs, you will know that he can become an animal, right? So even that, a human, you will see some of them making things like, ooh, he become a wolf. Some of them, ooh, a dog, an elephant. If you know all this spiritual stuff, like I know, like the Most High showed me, and show me more and more, you would not believe who and what a human is. The whole world, even the plants, are spiritual. You have to be very careful. Money is spiritual. Do you want money? I will tell you how today. So, brothers and sisters, ingeta. Nice. Brothers and sisters, you should know something. Money is spiritual. How can that be? Let us go to the first one to a nice precept that I have here now. This is Isaiah 47, and let's start with 6. I was angry with you, my people. I profaned my heritage. I gave them into your hand. You showed them no mercy. On the age you made your yoke exceedingly heavy. Verse 8. Now, therefore, hear this, you lover of pleasures, who sit securely, who say in your heart, I am, and here is no one beside me. I shall not sit as a widow, or not the loss of children. 2 things shall come to you in a moment. In one day the loss of children and the widowhood shall come upon you in full measure, in spite of your many sorceries, and the great power of your enchantments. 10 and 11 says, you felt secure in your wickedness. You say, no one sees me. But Michael does. Your wisdom and your knowledge led you astray, and you said in your heart, I am, and there is no one beside me. But evil shall come upon you, which you will not know how to charm away. Disaster shall fall upon you, for which you will not be able to attune, and ruin shall come upon you suddenly, of which you know nothing. So the thing is very deep. These people can see you, but you can see them. You can't see them. Our people do not see the witches. They do not see the evil. The evil persons, their work is in discotheques and TV, radios, games, at your work, in the streets. Their work is to destroy you, to make your life heavier. Their work is to make you jealous, or they want you to become one of them. But Satan always becomes dumb people. Only dumb people goes to him. He thinks he has knowledge. And the other thing is, he thinks no one sees him. Because if you knows him and you see him, it's over for him. La 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 la. No one knows that I am Rumpelstilzchen. La la la. It's a movie about in Germany. That no one knows that I am Rumpelstilzchen. Is a guy with a long nose, a witch. He's feel protected because no one knows that he is a witch, that he is the devil. But Michael knows you. Christ saw you. So he took me like he took Christ, like he took many of you, even if you don't know, but we are coming to that soon. He's not only proving me. The Satan proved me so that I could see him. And he proved me, yeah, so that even the Most High give me the opportunity and the power so that I can saw that it is Satan. But I suffered. I slept outside. I even ate. My own family, y'all, do not want to support me, y'all. I was abandoned. You see, These things happens to me, yo. And I think these things happen to many people outside there. The water was here. And I have always 1 second to go up and to take in air, you see. People was everywhere. Hey, you call a friend, come to my place. You go to this place, man. Come on, these people was there. You know where you are here. You know who we are. Hey, come on, see, you have to be one of us. And they had that trumpets. They had them. They was dancing around. You never saw white people dancing like this. You still think only black people do that, right? I saw white, Chinese, Turkish dancing around like, you see, putting musics on, every kind of music they could play, every kind of instruments, singing very nice. You had Mami Water associate from every kind. You had gnomes there. You had Yoda there. Come on. You know, even in the games, there, many things are demonic. Do you believe that? So, you have to know that Yah is the human. The human is representing Yah. Like also the human is representing Satan. And if we talk about that, we're talking about the Baleki, the angels. The star had something to do with the star. So if this comes up, belongs what kind of angel you are. I have 2 swords. I will not tell some more about that. I have 2 swords. But these guys there, they have power. So if you go to something like, I don't know, I will give an example. You will do something. You have good ideas. And you see something broke your idea. And someone else, because he has money, he has power, he's doing that. So, or you want a woman, and someone else took your woman with another spirit. Or your woman going to other men's. You know that Satan is doing this. He tried to take people's women. He loved those things. So these things has not only to do with color. These things happen from nation to nation, from everyone for everyone. You have associates in your families. Everyone has associates in his families. This Satan is a white man. It's not really true like that. This is not the whole truth. Because like it's written here in this Isaiah 47, it says, I gave my people to your hand. So the spirit of Satan is inside these people. Yes. The spirit of not to know not to have this real good spirit of Yah. But this means not they are Satan. Because even in these people, like I told you, in the 18th century, after Paul and all these people did their work with Christ, those people get a little bit knowledge about Yah, because they grew up without Yah. They grew up in holes, in hills, and they eat swine's meat and everything. But Yah, with his mercy, showed them mercy, told them a little bit about him. So there are some people from these tribes, they will be saved, and they also are in trouble because some other peoples wants bad lives of them. Like in Catholic churches, we cannot deny that they do sexual rituals. We cannot deny it. It is a normal ritual in the Catholic Church. Do you know that? That many people that they are Catholic, they get raped if they are 7, 8, in these ages. 13. Many teenagers. Do you know how many teenagers are getting raped because it's a tradition inside their families? Black, white, Indian, Chinese, etc. Normal. You have it in the most kind of churches. Jehovah Witness everywhere. In Africa, killing the Dundun people, the Dundu people, this means the black and black becoming kids and they're becoming like white skinned. They kill them for to making sacrifices and etc. Yeah. So my spirit came not to in Africa down because the Africans know that. In Africa, you have those two spirits, the spirit of Yah and you have the spirit of Satan, and these are Africans that are fighting each other. But I became a spirit here in Europe, and it's me, Michael, fighting against them. And it was like, now you can see us because I could see things, yo. I saw why the people do not are struggling, even white people. He used them one by one. He loved the people to have nothing, to suffer. He don't care about color. It's a spiritual thing that we have met here on this earth. But I will come to that soon. So, like I told you, these nations never talk about their spirituality. Even I was working, so they could see that I'm shining. Because still today people are scared about me, very scared. Yeah, because the power is there. I am chosen. Yeah, I am chosen. If we go to Matthew, to book of Matthew, you can see that he says about the angel will judge the world. It's us. We will judge other angels. Okay? So they have to be scared because I can see them. They can see me and I can see them. Police people shot me. Many things, but I am here. They wanted me to kill my mother. Yeah? It did not happen. I say to them, what do you have? What can you give me? And I told them, you cannot kill my mother. He said, how? And I say then, how you want to kill my mother? Yeah, we will kill her. Maybe she will sleep and she will not wake up. Oh, okay. And how again? Next thing, a car crash or someone something can happen to her in a shop. So, oh, cool. I think you can try. You will never kill my mother. My mother is very strong, yo. So I had many problems with these people. The thing that I want to tell you is, these people, they want to recruit me. They says, you are too strong. You can become the Panther. Later, we had the Black Panther movie. This is my name normally. So I want only to tell you, everything that happens in my life, it's also happening like I told you, it's also happening in the physical world. So everything that happens in your life, if you look, you will understand why you are James, or why you are Sophia, or why you are Kevin, or why you are Michael, or why you are Jonathan, or why you are etc. etc. And why you have these families, or why you grew up in this slum, or why you grew up in this family. Everything has a plan in this earth. And you have to find out, like I told you, the root is inside of you. You have to find out what the Most High wants from you. It's very difficult. The Most High, He's never shown Himself like I'm here, my son. No. Because you have to have a testimony. We will go to the mountains, to Zulumongo. Zulumongo is also the name of my son. So, Zulumongo means the heaven mountain. The mountain in heaven. There where we go. And this mountain preachers will be there. and you have to have a testimony. Now, they could not win. They could not win. They was crying, why? Why you don't want to become one of us? We want to give you women. We want to give you cars. I say no, I don't like. They wanted even to rape or something. They came with, they take the girdles out. I say, yo, they call me Speed, Kaki, Thunder. I was, hey, they was like, yo, please. I say, one shot. If you guy want to take your pants off, I give you only one shot, yo. And it was like, no, please. 1 month, they wanted to make me the kings over this Satanist people. Then they started, why do we only become the dumb people and these people from the light? And then I have listened to that. The light. Say, oh. I say, always, I knew I am different. People told me that. I went to their houses. The grandman of them told me, you are an angel. I never saw her before. She say, you are different from my children. See, be careful. So people in the streets, they run from one way to the other. They say, be careful now. The Satan wants you. I never understood this. I saw many movies as I was a child. I started making researches. What is the devil? What is Lilith? What is Beelzebub? What is Lucifer? I started. The most I opened my eyes, my head was like. I could see this police officers and bus drivers. They work together, and I could see how they manage things. I was totally different. I went into the club because I thought there I will find some peace because of the things they see, and find some friends because I was so lonely and stuff. I started dancing, and even the DJ was so scared, and people had to break their music before times, and they could only say, you are why you are against us. I never understood. But later they started telling me face by face. Everywhere I was listening to my name. Everywhere. They knew if I come, trouble is coming. But I never came for trouble. But they saw me in a different ways. They tried me with money. They asked me in clubs. Women can't come to me in front of me and shaking with asses. I say no. I came here to have my fun and to drink my beer, to have fun. I was shining like a big old angel in front of these people. Scared are they? Out of my voice, the big voice came out. And I was telling them, after party, and they was like, no, we already asked you many times for after party, and you don't like. I say, I don't know you, how can you ask me for after party? I say, no. Then I understand, they are all one. The snake and the dragon. Red and blue. I went to parties. I saw how they put Jesus Christ photo. Because this is not Isaiah Congo. This is Jesus Christ, but they put their photo. And they was dancing in front of him. I could not believe my eyes. I was like, huh? And because I saw all these things, I was like, how can it be that these people have so much power? So I was asking this photo, that give me power, show me your power. He could not. I was in front of automats that gives money, so you play for money and stuff. I say, Satan, give me power to win. He could not, but the Most High. Hey, I fight against Satan, and he could not win. He couldn't win. He couldn't win. Not in math, not in geography, not in I won him. Every kind of his children, he come with his spirit inside of them. Not even the police officers that was against me with the guns. No one catch me. I run over 10 kilometers with a speed, so they could never reach me. I went into a house from a woman, and she was already with the Bible in her hand, like, come in. What's going on with you? You see, Most High is great. Hallelujah. Why is it so? Isaiah 59 and 21. And as for me, this is my covenant with them, says the Most High, my spirit that is upon you, and my words that I have put in your mouth shall not depart out of your mouth, or out of the mouth of your offspring, or out of the mouth of your children's offspring, says the Most High, from this time forth and forever. That's why I've started to tell you who I am. I know where this power comes from. I know why the Most High is choosing me for these things. Even if I don't want. It's not that I am against the whites, not against the Chinese. But he says he has to go against Edom. He has to put out of the seed of Jesse a king. It is like this. We cannot deny it. We cannot change these things. Even the Gentiles know that. That's why they try us. That's why you see everywhere around the globe, people that have money are not from Yah. The most of them. You can have money. I have money here in my pocket. Some euros, you see. See, I have some euros inside here. It's no problem. But I tell you, my brothers and sisters, I'm not rich. I'm struggling. I have many problems, you see. And even that, more money, more problem. The most of our people in Americas, what did they do for their community if they have money? Jackie Chan, his daughter become a junkie under the bridge, sleeping with men for food, and he is in the bordel, buying people nice nice clothes, clocks, etc. In Angola, the most richest woman, this Dos Santos daughter, the people are suffering. One mother, is one fish that is small like this. She has to take a piece of this and put it in a son that is 13 years old in the mouth. What is that? How can you not become a thief? How can you not become a gangster? How can you not start robbing things or kill or rape or something? You see? I want to tell you the secret about this world. And this has nothing to do with color. The money thing is totally spiritual. Women are selling their body for money. Gangsters are becoming gangsters for money. Governors are becoming thieves for money. Mother and father do not understand each other because of money. This is the prophecy. You know, if I preach, I always have to give some prophecies. 2020, 2021, 2022, até 2024. 2022, to 2024. Money will be difficult. Prices will lift up. We will have a financial crash. What will happen then? What will happen then? Brothers and sisters, you see movies. There's a film from Justin Timberlake, In Time. A very nice movie. Watch it. Brothers and sisters, people, we're going crazy. We're going to a time that the Most High won't show His power, that He don't care about the humans like the people think. Jesus, 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 Jesus. He don't care. There is a judgment that is written in the Revelation, and the prophets talked about it. It has to come. And His people, if you are His people, if you are really from Him and His Spirit is inside of you, you will struggle. You will fight. Like in the time of Jeremiah, like in the time of Massa, like in the time of Isaiah, like in the time of Christ, like in the time of Simeon Toko, like in the time of Kimbango, in the time of Mamfuta, Mama Kimpavita. I can tell you, you will struggle. This time period will be hard. And this is not the end. The first trumpet is blown now. I am water. Master, this is my name. I am cool. I am cool. I am good. There are some other people, they come. And they're already there. They will come for you for judgment. The thing that I want to say is easy. Now, there is no money. But in the next years, there will be no money. The thieves will become more thieves. The riches will become more riches. And I tell you, you can see it by yourself. I don't have to. I don't have to show it. I don't have to prove. I don't have to talk about that. In Germany, hey, even the seas, there will be no boat that drives there. Work is going down. No work. Companies shut down. Only few companies, big old companies. Everybody knows about the Federal Reserve and stuff, and Illuminati shit. Because I can tell you, many things will change. Suffer is coming. They will struggle and fight each other because of money. War will come to Europe, England, and here, Americas, and here, the Asians, and etc. No money. They will ask themselves, what's going on here? They will looking for Yah. They will not find Him. They will not understand. Where is the wisdom? Where is your knowledge? You see? The thing that I want to tell you is, I was in front of money many times. I did not took it. But I tell you, in these times, we have a lot of our brethren, a lot of the Gentiles. They are sorcerers. We have a lot of sorcerers. I will make a video about the types of sorcerers, because you have to understand that. People think if you talk about sorcerer, you have to have a book like this. You have to walk with some, you have to look old. No. You have a cravat. He's looking nice. I don't want to call some names here. Some have piercings. He's looking like a good normal guy. He's looking good. A sorcerer is always looking good to most of them. We have different types. We have the sorcerers who are sorcerers or not. They are looking like witches. They're living in some small houses. And we have the sorcerer looking good. We have very, very many different types of sorcerers. But I can tell you something. It's a spiritual thing. And the most of the spiritual things is only a Gunza, a Jeremiah can solve it. No, only him. Only someone like a Jeremiah can resolve it. Because we can see. It's about see. I have white people in my tabernacle. They come and the Most High is helping them with many things. It's not me. It's the Most High. They're getting healings, prophecies. They're getting we taking out the pacts that bind them from the family pacts. Do you know how many people are in trouble right now because of pacts, family pacts, sexual rituals? People cannot sleep by night because they're getting raped by night in spirit and everything. You don't know. We have this Muslims people. Are they human or are they beasts? So if they are human, so these people also need salvation. Yeah? Muhammad himself, he was full of demons, jinns, etc. He could not even sleep. So, who could help this man? Who? If he's not you. And as for me, this is my covenant with them, saith the Most High. My spirit that is upon you, and my words that I have put in your mouth shall not depart out of your mouth or out of the mouth of your offspring. Now, we go into 2 Timothy 3, 12 to 13. It says, indeed, all who desire to live a godly life in Yeshua Mashiach will be persecuted, while evil people and impostors will go on from bad to worse, deceiving and being deceived. You see in churches, yeah, people do like they singing in gospel, etc. You have their prostitution in churches. You have false gospel in churches. You have raping and child money, child raping, and you have many things everywhere. Wickedness in work. They do not pay you well. You are like a slave with your $1,000 in mouth. What is that? Can someone live with $1,000 in mouth? And you see then he's becoming proud. He's buying for $300 shoes, Nikes, Jordan, or something like that. A name from someone, Gucci, etc. Then you see 50 Cent is destroying his Gucci clothes because Gucci or Louis Vuitton or something say something against the Negroes. The sorcerers support the sorcerers. That's why you see them with money. If you want to have a lot of money, yeah, I give you another precept. There is sometimes someone comes with his horse in front of Christ. Okay? He tried him. He said, I do keep all the commandments. What should I do now, Nabi? The Nabis look at him and say, whoa, here we have here someone. He's keeping all the commandments, huh? Oh, no problem. Follow me. And your money give away to the poor people. He ran away, but fast. He took the cheval, the horse, here on his back, and he run. He was faster than Usain Bolt, you see. He could never do that. Never. And he's never keeping all the commandments. There is no one keep all the commandments. Like some people believe to in our community. They say that we have to keep all the commandments, etc., etc. Ha! You are not spiritual, but it will come to you. Cause I be here when it come for you. Me and every single brother that had got love for you. Cause I have the spirit in my heart and the judgment in my hand. And the Most High lives with me and he loves to judge with me and my powers and my brother Maliki. Bantu! 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 You see? Huh. Okay. The thing that I want to tell you is, it's normal. It's not happening to me only. There are some people, they do traveling 10 years, 15, 30 years to come to Europe, to come to the Americas, to go out of their countries. We have women that are getting raped many times, but they never give up. We have people, they don't have hands, they never give up. Why should you give up? He say, if you want the crown, you should not give up. If your tree bear no fruit, you will be hacked up. It's inside of you. Everyone that the Most High choose, everyone that is a star, not a falling star like this fallen angel, these people that try to persecute us. Know them. No, if you are a star, if you have a star up there, if you are someone, not on earth, but if you are someone in the universe, you will be persecuted. One by one. This had nothing to do with your mother. This had nothing to do with your father. It's normal. So if we see friends and etc., they have money, we think they are blessed. But you never ask yourself, where did this come from? Why Angela Merkel never can give a few people money? There are many of them, they cannot give people money, they cannot sleep with women. Many of them, they do not even have children. Yeah. Many of them, they could not have sex or something like that. Many of them, there are many things they cannot do. Many things they cannot sleep. Many of them from these sources raped, beaten. Oh. No one of these sources are lucky. I saw no one of these sources are lucky. No one of them. If Christ, he says, drink the water and it will give you everlasting peace, it's true. Even if you're struggling here on this planet, believe me, like these people struggling because they think they have money. It's the only thing that they have. And I will tell you what you have. You have more than them. You can read it in Revelation 2:9. Because the Most High do not care about paper. This is the only thing that I want to say. This is a paper. Fire here, burn. It's not for him. Man-made. Man-made. If you know the truth about the spiritual things, you can put here in this light, you can take things out. But I don't want to scare here people. You will see that. You will see that. You will see how this head become like gold. Like the sun. What is easier, to do good or to do bad? What is for a human easier on this earth? To do the good things or to do the bad thing? It's easy to do the bad thing. Because we are addicted like this, that everything that is good, yeah, it's, people can see it. Because you will say, be righteous, and people can see it, and you will say a righteous thing. But if you're bad, you do everything in the darkness. Why in the darkness you see some spiders coming out of houses and mouses, rats? But in the day, you will not see them. They're in holes like... You see? There is a time for darkness and there is a time for the day. And if you ordain a human of light, yeah, you will understand, if you control these things, you will understand that the darkness, yeah, can only, yeah, try you. They can only try. This is the secret about that. And everything that happens to you will come 1,000 times, we return to them, and they will never again touch you. They will never again look at you. They will go far away from you. They will go far away from you. They will only talk about you. Like, hey, this guy now, he's someone, huh? He's looking good. He's living good. Hey, he wasn't like this. And before that, they was talking rubbish thing about you. They wanted to kill you. Why? We have Romans 1, 28 to 32. It says, and since they did not see fit acknowledge Yah, Yah gave them up to a debased mind to do what ought not to be done. They were filled with all manner of unrighteousness, evil, covetousness, malice. They are full of envy, murder, strife, deceit, maliciousness. They are gossip, slanders, haters of Yah, insulting, haughty, boastful, inventors of evil, disobedient to parents, foolish, faithless, heartless, ruthless. Do they know Yah, righteous, decree that those who practice such things deserve to die? They not only do them, but give approval to those who practice them. So, they like the wickedness. And if you wake up, if the Malachi, if the angels work inside of you, you can no more be with these people. So the only thing that can unite us is not I am a Hebrew, I am a Bantu, I am a etc. It's the Spirit of Yah. Become spiritual and look in dreams, in humble yourself. So take the root of Maza that is inside of you, activate it so that you can throw it and it can become a snake, so that you can put your hand in the bosom and become white. The people, yeah, you will directly see who is your brother and not. So you will know and follow the voice of the Moshiach. You will understand that everything is in spirit. Even these evil people, they represent the demons, the opposite of the angels. You have to understand that. I made a video about salvation. How can people get salvation? Yeah? What about the baptism and all this? It's very important. It had only 100 views. How can these people get saved if my video have 100 views? Do you think people do preach these things that I say? This is a message from Yah right now. He gave it to me. How can you preach that? This is the problem that we have. You have to share it. But because it shakes you, you think it's only for you. It's for everyone. They have to understand this. They have to know these things. It's inside of your family. It's inside of a family of your wife, of a family of your brethren, of a family that they were married to, of the family of your sister where she were married to. They associate. They have fights. You have to become a seer in dreams, in the day. You have to see things. You have to know how to fight this people, how to take them to your kingdom, so that they can become Yah's people. We need many types of people, evangelists and everything. We need all of them. Look what is representing the world. Yeah? We are filled of unrighteousness, evil, covetousness, malice, strife, deceive, murderer. And they do not understand. They think you have to murder someone to murder. The most people murder people in spirit. And if you see someone who murdered the other guys, if you see someone who raped, if you see someone who beat his woman till he died, yeah, till she died, if you see some killers outside there, and you ask them why you did it, they are like, I was so angry, I could not control myself. So who was inside of you? So we go again to trance and to ecstasy. So a spirit was inside of you. So a human is spirit. The flesh is nothing but the spirit inside of you. This is that what controls you. So only in spirit we can unite Israel. And in spirit will the Most High unite the new Israel. You will not like me. Never. And you will not understand me. How? How could you? Hamite, Israelite there. How can you understand me? How? This Hamite here? How can you understand the Hamite? You are not doing healings. You are not helping someone in the streets. But you are attacking people. Yo. It's not your mission. Everyone knows this Christ was a black man. It's nothing new. Now, I want to come to an end because there is many things I can talk about. This lesson here, this big. So I will choose three verses. Then I will end it. We are going to Peter. Peter 4, 15 to 16. What did I? Peter 4. What is that? So let me check. It is First Peter. Excuse me. 4 and 15. Now, but let no one of you suffer as a murderer, or a thief, or an evildoer, or a midlayer. Yet if anyone suffers as an Israelite, let him not be ashamed, but let him glorify Yah in that name. He made it clear. We have to suffer. Yay! Now everything will turn. The people that suffer will lift up. Will be lifted up. And I will make a video about that. I will make a video about that. We will be lifted up. So we will be someone. Everything is changing. But suffering will come. Before that, yeah, the things that is written in the book must come. It's the same thing that Satan's sign has to come. We saw it in the World Trade Center. You can take $1 and make it small. Then you have the towers right there. You have Donald Trump in the Simpsons movies. So Satan's prophecies must be fulfilled, like it's written in the book of the prophets. Also the prophecies about Yah's kingdom must be fulfilled. It has to come. So we have to struggle. We have to fight. Yes. We cannot pass that. Our children will live better than we do. And their children will live better than we do. It's like this. Now, let's go to James. This is James 1. Excuse me, James 14 and 15. It says, but each person is tempted when he is lured. He's tempted when he is lured and enticed by his own desire. Then a desire, when it has conceived, gives birth to sin. And a sin, when it is fully grown, birth for death. Like I told you, my brothers and sisters, the thing that I saw, normally, I had to sign in. I had to become a sorcerer. A sorcerer means not only directly to, yes, you have to kill someone. All of them killed someone. All of them have a blood pact. That's why they have signs on their bodies. If you have a friend, a girlfriend, and she has some lines or some things that shows that she have a pact, she did it. Many people do it to come to Europe or to have a white man or many things. Sorcery has not only to do with that. It also kissy. Kissy, kissy is like medicine, drugs, substance. You can put some substance. You can meditate to the demons, and then they can give you also power to do something. Yeah, to be creative, to writing songs, to writing books. There's no difference between Yah and Satan. It's like the same. They work the same. That's why the most people are complicated. They think if we work, if I work, I put my white clothes on, and if I knock 3 times on the bottom like this, then brother, you have to know Michael is becoming really Michael. You know. You see, then you can ask me really everything. Okay? You will see that. You will see that in time. The thing that I only want to say is, these gifts that we have, this is the thing what they want. This is the thing what they get. Facebook, Instagram, they're getting gifts. And they are doing that, they're working on that. And some of the people outside there, they do not even have talents. And if you don't have talent and you want to sell your mother and your father and your children and etc., yeah, sometimes it can be that you go that you people starting to talking with themselves in the streets, or starting to eating grass, or become crazy. Many people, but a lot of these Satanists, they are already grown up in this Satanist line, in this bloodline. Then children getting raped and all these things. You think why these things happen to her? It's because she already is in this line. She's born in this line. They are like this. This family is doing this kind of rituals many generations. And Satanists also have an eye to see. They cannot do nothing to the children of Yah if Yah do not agree with. And something has to do with your past life. Like he says, carry your cross. You are tempted to kill your brother. Do you have to do that? Because you are talented in music, do you have to become gay? Because you like to preach, do you have to go to study theology and to raping kids? Because you want to become a politician, do you have to do blood sacrifices? Because you love a man, do you have to do a witchcraft on him so that he do not know what left and right is? The world is so complicated. It's not only flesh. He is this, he is this, he is this. You see a tattooed man, ask him, why did you tattoo yourself like this? This guy is spiritual. This guy he knows things about the spiritual world. You see a guy is wearing black clothes. Yeah, you ask him why he's wearing totally black clothes. Ask the stars, the so-called stars, Kanye West, and all them, The Rock Johnson. Ask them if they are not sincere. If he would be asked before me, he would say it to me. That my gift is cool. I am a Muami. They can see me. They know if they are in front of me, they have to tell the truth. They will say, yeah, I am, and la la la, and yeah, I am this, and this happens to me. And all these guys will tell you one story. They deceived me. And it's not only that. They will start crying. Yeah, these things happened because I was alone in the darkness. I had no food. The kids, my mother and father, they did not like me. I was disobedient. Then someone comes and tell me he's my friend. Then he raped me, and now I'm Ingeta Yaya. And that's why, because other people, yeah, because you're suffering, you has to kill and make other people suffer. No way. I tell you, the most of the people that comes to Yah, why the most of the Gentiles do not like to come to Yah? They're scared. Because the most of them have a pact with the money. The most of them have a pact with the money. They're scared about their aunt's grandfather. And no, in our family, you have to be careful, my son. We are like this and this and this. Why you think you are so you are doing good in school? Why you think you are doing good in football or in American football or in basketball? Do you not know I protect you? Do you not know in our family this protects you? This thing here, you have to keep it always in your pocket. This thing here, you don't touch a woman. Ay, 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 you don't know the word. There are some social women's outside there. Liliths. You're sleeping with men to take in your ages. You're sleeping with men to do many things. You have to know that. So you think a guy is a gigolo. He think he's the biggest gigolo, the biggest player. But he has only one day to live. Boom! And the next day he get killed. And the people think they died because of a gang member. But I know he died because he's sleeping with mermaids he do not sleep with. That's why you see many African Americans are dying because they do all the things that we have written. We have written in Romans 1. That's why the Most High give us commandments. And the spirit of Yah, if you have the spirit of Yah, even if everything happens to you in your life, you will come out of this cage. You will not die. You can go to jail and many things can happen to you. But if you are a chosen one, you will not die. Yah will lift you up. But if you see someone die, and he never knew Yah before, it's because he felt under a sacrifice. The spiritual world has said, yes, give it to me. You have to understand that. Now, this is Luke 12 and 20. But Yah said to him, Fool! Fool! This night your soul is required of you. And the things you have prepared, whose will they be? All the things that you have done in your life. Million and million and million and million and million number no one can count of sins. Who will pay for you in this night? You will sold your soul because of anger, because you want something so bad that you cannot receive like that you have to wait for. That is not, maybe it's not for this word right here. Maybe it's not good for your family. People are selling mothers, sisters, kids. There are many people that do not get in kids because the kids are already sold. Many people, my eyes, I was like becoming crazy. This has nothing to do with white, black, Chinese. Many people have pacts with sorcery, kindoki. Many people. I have a shop. Do you know why I'm not making millions in my shop? Because there is an eye in front of my shop. He can see things. And the people are scared. They don't know what to be revealed. I suffer. I do 2 or 3 years. Y'all told me, stay with the shop. Stay with the shop. He says, stay with the shop. You have to do my work. And I ask him where the money should come from. 2 or 3 years, no one want to buy. Yes, we know we African and many black community, they do not like each other. But what did I do? Only because of my gift? Because of my gift, people have run away from me? I do not have a problem with white people. But they do not like me. I do not have a problem with people from my family. My mothers and sisters, they get into the same trouble because of the spirit that came upon me. You see? Is this not a facial thing? Why should I not be angry? Why should I not kill if there should be someone in this world, but I have nothing? You should pray for me, yeah? Still today I have questions. Even if I know things that no one can know. Professors, ministers calling me, Mike Maza. Many people, if they look at me, they know, oh, this guy is different. I smell different. I look different. I run different. I wear clothes different. If I tell you something, do it. But I'm not perfect. I have a lot of sins. You cannot count. Then I ask myself, what's going on? Hey, it's crazy. Suffering. He do what he want. We have to understand that. So we have this people, they have a hard and fast beating heart. They don't want to wait. If you want to call Satan and make money, like I have told you, I will tell you. It's about your heart. If your heart says, I want to become rich, I don't care about nothing, I have to, they will come. They will come for you. But me, I don't care. Because I'll be here when they come for me. Me and every single Maliki, they are here for me. Because I got Yah in my heart. You see? I don't care. But the most of our people, if the time comes of struggling, yeah. Then these things happen. You fool. This night your soul will be required. Thank you for listening to me, my brothers and sisters. My name is Mike Massa. See you.
Thank you. Bye.